Martin Tyler here for you, along with Alan Smith, of course, and our football today is from the Premier League. Watford in our game today, and they face Southampton.
Number 25, Jose Halavas. Number 29, Etienne Kapule. Number 11, Alan Biram. Number 8, Tom Cleverley. Number 78,
Well, we're looking at a potential star for Southampton in this match, no doubt about that.
That ball's his best friend when he receives it, and it's so difficult to get it off him.
Here's Watford, and this is how they're going to line up. Sebastian Trudel plays alongside Miguel Angel Britos in the heart of defence. Tom Cleverley plays with Ballon Berami in the centre of the pitch. It's good to see them going with two strikers today. Here's the Southampton team for you. Fraser Forster starts in goal. Ryan Bertrand starts with Cedric Suarez in the full-back positions. Oriol Romeu plays with Stephen Davis in midfield, and they'll play with a sole striker. If you don't know Watford, we're just sort of outside northwest London. It's not that far away from Wembley. And Watford Football Club have had some times in the lower reaches of English football, but now they're back at the top table again.
Yeah, and I'm delighted about that. It's only 15 minutes from my house, so all power to Watford.
The referee is Neil Swarbrick. Here's the kickoff, and the game is underway. Tackle goes in. Into the attacking third. A corner to come now. He's tackled the ball behind, really. Goes for goal with the header. The corner, and a poor one.
Well, the defending team handled that so easily. You expected more.
Berami. Comes in strongly. Onto the attack now. Cross coming in now. Gabbiadini! It's in! It's a great start for them. A wonderful goal. And we'll now have to see whether that will change both managers' approach to this game. That was an amazing shot. Very difficult technique. And the goalkeeper left helpless.
Well, he's rooted to the spot. He flew past him at some pace.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
goal for Southampton. Number 20,
Berami.
Gabbiadini.
Sebastian Trudel. Given the ball away now. Manolo Gabbiadini. Bertrand. Here's Cedric Suarez. good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Etienne Capoue. No wasting of time in that situation. Now, Stephen Davis. It's Ward-Prowse. Well, they're in a good position here. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And shoots! Oh, well saved. Corner now for Southampton. Gone out for a throw-in. Ryan Bertrand working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Thought more would have come from that, you know. And that'll be a throw. Now, Stephen Davis. It's Ward-Prowse. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Defender to it first. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball. Could be dangerous. Manolo Gabbiadini. Here's Davis. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Shots on here. That's a good try. Beat the goalkeeper, beat the post. Return ball. That's a great interception. Just working away to try and find an opening. Attacking well here. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Well, you only have to look at the goalkeeper's reaction. He really did have to move his feet quickly. He was worried that he was going to get beaten now. Well, I don't know who the lad saw there, passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
Nathan Redmond. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Now, Stephen Davis. trying to find an opening, not panicking. Berami. Well, that is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. He's coming forward with some danger. Here's Davis. Gabbiadini! Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see. Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get 2, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Restarting at 2-0.
Goal for Southampton. Number 20.
Tom Cleverley.
Manolo Gabbiadini.
It goes out wide again. In quickly. This is how they love to play on the break. Gabbiadini! Splendid goal here. It's his 3rd goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Well, some players might switch off if they've scored a goal, even 2 goals in the game, but he's greedy for more, in the best way, I mean, and he's got a hat-trick.
Yeah, he's been a danger from the start. His work rate, his runs off the ball have been top class.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead.
Number 20. Manolo Gabbiadini.
Younes Kabul. There's some potential in this move. Bertrand. Nathan Redmond. Could be a yellow card here for that foul. It's a card for Younes Kabul. Sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
They've coped with it well defensively. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Wants to get at him, and he's got past him. He's got his shot off now. They've scored! Well, he managed to keep it down, put it into the back of the net, and the keeper just couldn't reach it. A dramatic moment. It's a defender who has breached their defence.
I think they were almost taking him for granted. They didn't think he was one of the chief threats, but he was.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game.
Watford. Number 4, Younes Kabul.
A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Comes in strongly. Very straightforward save for the goalkeeper. Oriol Romeu. It's Ward-Prowse. Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. And in he goes with the tackle. He's had to tackle there to concede the corner. Deeney. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Well, he's put it in quickly, but not accurately, and defended comfortably. It's Ward-Prowse. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. That's a good spot by the defender. Berami. Well, that was a chance to really get in at the goalkeeper, running off the defender, but he's run offside.
Defence squeezed, they knew they'd caught their man off.
Oriol Romeu. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting, trying to find an opening, not panicking. He went in well. Don't think they have any problem attracting players, Southampton. It's a foul by the Southampton player. Capu! Good work by the goalkeeper. Here's a chance to attack. And just to go back to Southampton and the quality of life. Here's the chance. He's got to it and he's claimed the ball too. Promising build-up until that challenge. Free kick against Southampton. It's looking good, this move. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, there's just a risk that they might get caught out. Now he's looking for support. Good challenge here. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw though. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. It goes out wide again. Stefano Akaka moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Return pass. Found his teammate well. Opportunity now, and it's a goal here.
I think a manager loves that kind of goal because it was a real team effort, the way they moved the ball about, and once it came to the finish, it was an unerring effort.
I think it's a 100% record, this, Alan, isn't it? He's scored every time he's had a shot.
Well, he's got a smile on his face, and why not? Because everything is going his way.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So we restart again, 4-1.
Southampton, number 20,
Cleverly. On to the attack now. The shot's on! He sliced through them, sliced them apart.
Oh, he's just got overexcited there. We all thought he was going to score.
Tom Cleverly. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Could get his cross in now, and he can take possession in his own half. Here's Davis. And the ball's gone up from the fourth official, 5 added minutes.
5 minutes of added time.
Now, Stephen Davis. That's a great interception. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Tackle goes in. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Stefano Akaka. Here's Yoshida. It's Ward-Prowse. Oriol Romeo. There's good progress with this attack. It's a terrible place to give the ball away. And they're still in trouble here. They're on the move now. Doing well to keep the ball. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Manolo Gabbiadini. What a good piece of defensive clearance that was. To Davis. It's half-time here. Well, what a player. What a performance in that first half, Alan.
Well, as long as he's been in this game, Martin, he wouldn't have experienced many better 45 minutes than that. He couldn't miss out there.
Cross coming in now. Gabbiadini! And shoots! Oh, well saved. Here's Davis. Gabbiadini! In quickly. This is how they love to play on the break. Gabbiadini! Wants to get at him, and he's got past him. He's got his shot off now. Found his teammate well. Opportunity now, and it's a goal here. You don't often get a first half as one-sided as this one. They've been very good, the team that are leading, of course. It's Ward-Prowse. Good forward play from them. James Ward-Prowse. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. And here's the shot. That's a good block. Could be dangerous. Wasteful pass, unforced error really. Well, they passed their way up into a good position here and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. Dusan Tadic. Ah, that's one he'd like to see again, a back heel, brilliant. On the attack here. Rushing it here and shoots, and in the end it's nowhere near the target. Great left foot, Dusan Tadic, and he's putting it to good use here.
He's just gone out there and enjoyed himself, hasn't he? That's been the key, always wanting the ball, and as you can see, he's not been disappointed, and his teammates will be delighted with the assists he's provided too.
1-2, and having a little game of their own here. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Deeney. And now the shot! Terrific stop! They cope with it well defensively. Shot on! Yeah, you've got to praise their attitude in these circumstances. Stephen Davis. Dusan Tadic. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Going to be a change for Southampton. A sub's going to come on. Here's Cedric Suarez. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. And in he goes with the tackle. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Niang. Berami. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack.
Substitution for Southampton coming off the pitch.
And it's going to be
16,
two
James Ward-Prowse.
changes now.
To be replaced by number 19, Sofiane Buffon.
Dusan Tadic. Stevens. Bertrand. Manolo Gabbiadini. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Defender to it first. Corner kick coming up. It's the enforcer, if you like, who's coming off, the central midfield man.
Yeah, a bit in the Claude Makelele mould, this lad, the way that he keeps things simple, but his understanding of the game positionally is top class.
Throw in now. Stevens. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Not a great cross at all in the circumstances, and pretty easy to cope with by the defending team. Ryan Bertrand trying to thread it through here. Supporting player alongside. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Well, he's threaded the pass through neatly. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Ryan Bertrand. Here's Højbjerg. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Good pass, getting it forward. Referee says play on.
Now, it wasn't a good tackle, without any doubt, but the worst thing for supporters when you've got the ball is to hold up the play.
Read the play well to intercept. On to the attack now. Well, good through ball. Manolo Gabbiadini. Clever little back heel. Building steadily here, keeping possession. So we've got a corner coming up via that tackle. And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and book the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much, this ref. He's eagle-eyed, and he wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but always going to produce the yellow for that.
Well, they might be bringing him off so he can get the ovation that he deserves after such an exceptional performance.
Oh, he was all over the place today. Wonderful to watch.
And he's met it with his head. Shot blocked him. The shot's on! And such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal.
Oh, talk about a dramatic appearance there from the substitute. Brilliant goal from him.
Oh, that's superb for Southampton.
So well worked, that corner kick. A really good finish.
Let's see the replay now. Five-1 the score. On we go.
For Southampton, number 7, Shane Warne.
I did think that this would be one of the tightest games we've seen, Alan, but it's extraordinary. It's gone the other way.
Yeah, it has. It has. I think everybody in the stadium is quite surprised by that, because the one side has been knocking the ball about nice and crisply. The other one's been chasing it and looked flat, lethargic.
Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. "20 minutes now remaining. Dusan Tadic trying to find an opening, not panicking. Through pass. He's got support here. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. What we've had so far in terms of corners. But that's the sort of corner that frustrates the coaches, because they obviously have plans. The delivery wasn't good enough. Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters.
Well, those fans can't even be bothered to give their players any stick at the moment. They're just stunned into silence.
Well, here comes the support. In comes the challenge. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Well, he's thrown possession away. Nathan Redmond trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Excellent interception. And that decision from the referee, play on, means it's a... And shoots! The goalkeeper with a textbook save and keeps the ball in his grasp. And it's gone out for a throw. No wasting time here. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. And safely behind for a goal kick. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Gone for the through pass. Easy decision, free kick. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Cleverly. Niang. Niang. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Cleverly! That's well wide. Here's Cedric Suarez. He's coming forward with some danger. Oh, he's through. Shots on here. Terrific stop. Well, that is another corner. Doing well to keep the ball. Tries the through pass. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Tom Cleverly. It's good work between these two. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. And they've cut it out. Etienne Capoue. It goes out wide again. Good play, but they've lost the ball now, and the opposition can get at them. Nathan Redmond. It's looking good, this move. Comes in with a tackle. It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. They've got the ball back, the interceptor got it for them. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Nathan Redmond. He's got support here. Here's Højbjerg. Good through pass. They're really working the opposition around with this passing. They can't get near it.
No, they can't. They're having to do a lot of chasing. They're just wearing them out.
Here's Højbjerg. Here's Cedric Suarez. Tadic. On to the attack now. Cedric. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. And the verdict is another 4 minutes of added time.
4 minutes added time.
Ryan Bertrand. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. Stephen Davis. Strong challenge. Cleverly. Into the attacking third. Well, he's got his shot off now. Super goal. It's the substitute who scored, and it's a terrific effort by him and by the manager who sent him on.
Well, I didn't see it as being as one-sided as it's turned out, Martin, but yet another goal, and a good one too here in stoppage time.
It's another late goal to emphasise the gulf between the two sides today.
Yeah, and it's been that type of match. I think everybody out there, the strikers particularly, want to increase the goal tallies, and they've done it.
In this game, the scoreline is 6 goals to 1. Etienne Capoue. 6-1 the final score, final whistle just gone. What a brilliant performance from this fella.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything he touched turned to gold. It was an impeccable performance.
Cross coming in now. Gabbiadini! Here's Davis. Gabbiadini! In quickly. This is how they love to play on the break. Gabbiadini! Wants to get at him, and he's got past it. He's got his shot off now. Found his teammate well. Opportunity now, and it's a goal here. And he's met it with his head. Shot blocked here. The shot's on. Into the attacking third. That's it. He's got his shot off now.